Derpy. Chad, you sneaky what's up? What's going on? Why you always so late? Well, it is what it is, my brother. Sometimes I just can't. Sometimes I just can't stream early. By the way, I'm being a little bit silent because I've been making a lot of noise recently. I've been very loud, and I'm trying to be a little bit less loud. So this is why I'm speaking like this. Okay. Audio is ass. Yes, it's because I have these. Hello. Can you guys hear me fine? I said I'm trying to be a little quiet today because apparently I was a bit loud these past few days, and I need to be a little bit quieter so I don't bother whoever's sleeping. Okay. I'm gonna be completely honest. By the way, last GT3 race this weekend. Ooh, okay. Kind of cooked. Cooked as in you did good or you got cooked? Oh my god. Bro, life is bullshit. Correction, life throws bullshit at you. And I guess all you gotta do is, keep going, I suppose. I don't fucking know. I didn't live before. No, it is still has to come. It didn't happen yet. Okay. It's interesting how it's like scheduled. Should have been the intro. Life is bullshit. Yeah, no, I don't make that my intro. I never will. Also, I didn't do my intro. Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I hope everyone's doing amazing, because I know this guy is. My name is Chad. I'm a motion designer, and I'm learning to draw every day just to prove to people that it's not that hard. Okay, so up, there you go. Dude, I'm in the mood to listen to some sad music, bro. I'm not even kidding. Ugh. AFK, I'll take a shower real quick. Bad. The people I'm racing against are freaking monsters. Oh. Life is bullshit. That's the intro, totally. But I'll do my best. You can do it. You can do it. I believe you have you played the game for a while. And, you know, if, oh, I drew mouse today. I totally forgot about this. What the hell? Very cool, very cool. Nice. Okay. I'm watching another YouTube video and I wanted to say hi. Hello, Alex. Konbanwa, Alex-san. Thank you, Alex. Have fun watching the video. Okay, I feel, how do I feel? Unsafe? Is unsafe a good word? I feel, anxious, yes. I do feel a little bit anxious. I feel not overwhelmed, but like me being able to stream like this and just do this, and that's a step towards the right direction. But anxious, I think anxious is the right word to describe it, and perhaps the only word. A little bit anxious, which is maybe I need to learn or to find a way to create while anxious, you know, because I see you would hear a lot about artists who are tormented, you know, tormented artists, and they would uncertain is a good word too. Yes, thank you. Anxious, uncertain. You would hear about these tormented artists, and they pour their feelings into their art, and it turns out great, right? So I don't think these, maybe potentially you can call them negative feelings, are what's stopping me from creating. I'm sorry, what's going on? Why are you so sad today, or rather anxious? I'm not sad. I wouldn't say I'm sad. I'm just anxious. There's a lot of uncertainty, like Derpy described. I think uncertainty is a good word. That's about it, really. And just like in general, maybe pressured a little bit too. Just with the pressure that is being in the house. I feel since you guys know what's going on, I am basically just like hated by well, I wouldn't want to say, you know, talk about this on stream, but basically now she hates me, and she thinks I'm like a source of a lot of stuff, a lot of bad stuff that is happening to her, even though like nothing is happening to her. And I don't know, just like the constant what's the word? The constant like bad energy emitted, and just like it's not nagging, it's like above nagging. I'm sorry, I'm losing words today. That just like constant criticism, yes, criticism, and it's like it takes a toll on you. Obviously, you try to ignore it. and just like you try to ignore it, but like being always being reminded that you are a source of basically evil, right? And a source of burden. That just like keeping like just hearing that all the time, even though it is not true, demoralizing. It is, yeah. Even though it is not true, and it is coming from a place of, obviously not conscious, but from a place of illness, it still, takes a toll on you, Um. Ah. Okay. But yeah, I think other than that, I'm 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 feeling good about the channel. I think I've been researching. I've been looking at a lot of art related channels, and I'm just seeing how you know people are doing with their channels. It's just like inspiring me. I think it's sad for it to be true, even just in someone else's mind, I guess. Yeah. It's exhausting. My mother used to call me a psychopath, a burden, evil, and so on. Sure, she doesn't have any mental health issues, but it's 100% exhausting. It is. And I don't know, I think it makes it like the fact that I can't argue with her, you know, with another person. Like if another person would start saying those things about me, I guess at least I have the how do I say this? Like I think I can just at least argue with them and go in a fight. I would rather go in a fight with them and get that energy out of me, but rather it's just like if I go in a fight with her, it is gonna lead to absolutely nothing, right? And it's like then what I have to do is just like keep it to myself, which is more, you know, very unhealthy. But at least the thing that I'm happy with, at least I can get this energy out in other ways. So for example, some people will get it out in workout or in sports. Some people will get it out in art. Some people will get it out in other areas, writing, whatever. At least I have this whatever I'm doing now to get that out of the way, to get that energy out. But I'm treated, like I said, as if I'm a source of evil, as if I'm corrupting the place, as if I don't know. Anyways, I guess I don't have a lot of time to waste. I need to do the boxes. Okay. You should take the day off, you know? No. No. Uh on days like this, if I feel like I'm going to do drawing is supposed to be fun, don't ruin it for yourself. I don't think I'll ruin it for myself. When I'm drawing, it's more like an escape for me, to be honest. Uh when I log in and hop on the streams, it is much more fun for me, as opposed to not streaming and wallowing more in my thoughts. Maybe at least the stream and drawing can take off of some of that, thinking. Yeah, when you'd want to fight, but it's not even a viable option. I kind of felt that recently. Yeah, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. But anyways, what's keeping me going is just the fact that I'm realizing some stuff that I haven't realized before. That I feel like I'm making progress. I feel like I'm on the verge of starting to have fun with everything, and it kind of like sucks to be like, yo, I'm actually starting to make progress out here, and then boom, you get something. Life throws a curveball at you, and I think that's just life. I'm not the exception out here. My problems are definitely not the worst out in the world. Sure, I'm not trying to invalidate my feelings or my problems, but there's a lot of people who do function on much worse conditions, and sure, maybe they're not at you know they're not functioning as they should or properly, but they're still doing it, which is pretty commendable. And yeah, just maybe all I have to do is function, even at 1%. It doesn't matter as long as I'm still functioning. Oh, where is this vanishing point going? Oh, this one. Huh. That's very far off. I guess it could have been more like here. Yeah, that looks that looks messed up. I feel like things are finally starting to get good, and then like the next day or something is a big sit back rip, almost like you're jinxing it, getting your hopes up at first. Totally. Yeah, I haven't really thought about jinxing it. Yo, welcome, Marcus. I don't think about jinxing too much, honestly. I don't, think about, me thinking a certain way would impact how things are going or how I would feel the next day. I swear, judo makes me sweat like a mother trucking wild animal. Well, it's good. It's good that you're working up a sweat. It's like the Ferrari effect. The Ferrari effect? Oh wait. This one goes to this one, this one goes to this one, this one goes to this one. What? Oh. Oh, right, my bad. This one goes here. I'm still surprised how Derpy always finds a new way to greet people. Yeah, it's I think at a certain point you run out of combinations of vowels. I guess with the jinx in it, being able to not get your hopes up too much might technically prevent some hurt if things do go wrong. Though ideally, I wouldn't want to be afraid to hope. Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought when you said that. It's like if I start thinking about jinxing it, then I would never get my hopes up, or I would never really get excited potentially for anything. So that's not a way to live, I think. It's like living in fear rather than thriving. Also, what the hell is this? Like, where am I gonna place the point? It's just in the middle, I guess. I haven't said oi yet. Next time. You're going, Marcus? Yes, it's past 30 minutes past 12 p.m. here in Belgium. Yeah, same here. Take care, my man. Sweet dreams. Tomorrow's school. Gotta go to sleep. Get your sleep in, brother. Bye bye. Sheep counting duty. Honestly, thank God I'm now doing the boxes because I'm not in the mood for getting anything like out. Just I'm not in a mood where I just have to force myself to create anything. This is a good box. The simplicity of the exercise can help sometimes. Yeah, honestly, I've been thinking about what I want to do with the channel, or the kind of like the kind of content I want to post, right? And maybe I don't want to say because I want you guys to see it when I make it, rather than me talking about it now and, you know, quote unquote ruining the surprise of what direction I want to take. So maybe I'll keep it to myself, right? But I want to have like an actual lore to the channel, right? That is manifested through drawing, you know. And I have thought about including you guys into the lore. So the idea would be basically having characters, or creating characters that each kind of like have a sort of, you like spoilers? Where here it is, a sort of like characteristic of yours, basically, right? So for example, I thought I saw how Empty was struggling with putting clothes on women, and I thought it would be hilarious to have him as a character, and this person, because one thing, like Joe, exactly. I thought about a character for Joe too. Like I would just like have him being like, can I ask to not be a character? Sure. You don't want to be? He on Discord, he kept like complaining about how he can't really put clothes on women, and I was thinking I would have him as a character that looks depressed, because he kept going like, I want to kill myself, like I don't want to do this anymore, I'm gonna make AI do it. And so he would just like have huge eye bags. Is that what it's called? Like these. Joe could be a mama. A mama? What do you mean by that? Elaborate. I thought about something different, but maybe let me know what you mean by that. So huge, like these eye bags, just like dark eye bags, and he would be surrendered by just, not surrendered, but surrounded. Dark circle, yes, thank you. He would be surrounded by just like women in like bikinis, or like just like barely having any clothes. And you know, I'll try not to make it like not safe for work, but that's like, it would be like a curse of his, right? Joe Mama. Oh my god, how did I miss that? I was thinking something else entirely. I was thinking, since he left the stream like about a year ago, well, not about, I think it's been 7 months now, or something like that, 8 months. Maybe I would just like have him as a transparent person, like a transparent person, maybe with glasses. Well, the glasses, I'm starting to think about, like, there's a DC character, I think it was in The Watcher, if I'm not mistaken, that's just like wrapped in bandages, and then you take the bandages off and he's just transparent. But no, I don't want to do that. I want to do a transparent person, or translucent at least. All right. He sees a woman ankle and gets PTSD. Totally. Yeah, just like, you know how like a person would be haunted by like demons, and he's just like, he got used to them at that point, that he's not living well, but like he's at least living. And so that would explain that, like, the dark circles, they won't let him sleep, maybe, perhaps, and they are just like behind him, they're just like hovering behind him or over him, just like whatever. And they would be just like, well, I wouldn't say naked, but yeah. Joe, I thought about something transparent. Maybe we can think of something else. I don't really know much about him. He didn't say much. He didn't want to say much. He didn't even want to join the Discord as much as I remember. He did show up sometimes on Magma when I did Magma, but other than that, he didn't really give a lot about himself. So I think transparency would best describe him in this case. What else? What else? Well, you, Derpy, I thought about something for you, but I don't know, like, if I say it and then let you give me more ideas, or just like give me feedback on how you want to be represented, or I would say it and then see how that is. Definitely can go lower point. Up to you guys. I can always be epic face. Yeah, but well, I thought. See, when I think about the characters, I don't only think about how they would look, but I think about their lore and their personality, I guess, right? That because the personality would appear or would show up a lot, and it would be like a factor in how the person physically looks. So I thought about, since you do a lot of vibe coding, I thought about including something AI related, right? And maybe the mask, maybe the derpy, the epic face could be a mask that you're wearing, right? But perhaps the idea of the mask implies that there is something else behind the mask, which creates some mystery. I've had an idea for an event. Do tell, do tell. But I know myself well enough. I'll never make it happen. What kind of event? An art event? Yeah, let's hear it. Do you by chance know what the mid-offs were? It's a Minecraft speedrunning event. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with. Obviously, I've seen a lot of playthroughs, Minecraft playthroughs on YouTube, but I've never really played the game. I know masks can fit like a coder hacker vibe. Ooh, because anonymity. Yes, maybe a mask like that can have an epic face. That is awesome. That's a good idea. I didn't think about it that on that angle, from that angle. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. Basically, there's like 16 people in mid-offs, and they're selected because they've never speedrun or aren't good at it. And then they select 8 coaches who are top level in speedrunning. Okay, so and they would be coaching. One coach would be coaching 2 people at a time. And the coaches select 2 of said beginners, and they have a week to coach them. And at the end, they all compete against each other. Okay, sounds fun. On the other hand, I might be more just an occasional coder, totally. So I guess maybe derpy in describing my personality is a more reliable description than describing me with my interest. Mm. Maybe a frog. Maybe we can use the influence of the frog, right? That would also be cool. Or like a coding frog, like a frog that literally has a keyboard on him at all times, right? And I don't know. This frog would have as a cap, maybe a baseball cap that would have the derpy kind of like the epic face on the cap, right? So for art, it would be a challenge for quickly teaching learning. Yeah, I'm still not sure about how that would translate into the event, but so far it sounds cool. So I was thinking of a similar thing only with art, having 2 to 3 artists who are decent at realism coaching, uh, Realism coaching. Coaching 1-2 people for a week or two, and then seeing how they progress after a set time, or more artists or people. But yeah, I guess it'll be shown at a desk because that's me every day. Sure, yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, but like, yeah, we can introduce some little hints. It doesn't even have to be like, the full personality of the coder, right? Okay. I mean, how can we start about doing that? First, I believe we need to bring coaches, like people who are good at least at drawing, right? Like, I guess if we bring 2 coaches, if it's at least 2 coaches, there would be 4 participants, right? If we bring 3 coaches, there would be 6 participants. It would be interesting with 6, so like 3 teams. Is it in teams or nah? Yeah, there definitely need to be some planning, because we also need a non-biased judge and such. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe Empty could be a coach. We can have Empty. Oh, that's a good idea, dude. Empty is just there. I think there's also another guy on the server, and I think he's one of your guys' friends. He showed like a drawing of his of what is it called? What is the animal called? A hyena? Is that what it's called? I could be completely wrong. I think it's a hyena that he shared. It looked super cool. 1 coach, 1 student. Well, I was thinking maybe we can include more students in the thing, right? So the more coaches can coach people, the more we can include artists. No rage baiting? Huh? What do you mean? Oh wait, I didn't read this. Da, 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 da. Maybe Empty could be a coach, yeah. So in the mid-offs, they have 2 coaches teamed up for 2 coaches teamed up for the 2 students. What if there was a very biased judge? Rage engagement bait. Yeah, maybe for that, I have an idea for that. We just do 1 coach per person or rage baiting. I guess it's rage bait video right now accidentally. It could also be a good promotion for Earths or any courses. Yeah, I was thinking maybe for the judgment thing, maybe like to at a later stage in the competition, if you want to call it that. Arya, yes. What the hell, dude? We already have 2 coaches. That's awesome. They would maybe the showcasing of the art towards the end would be anonymous. You know what I mean? So it would be in a channel where the art would be submitted to 1 person, and this person would display the art in the dedicated channel, and then people would judge which piece of art was the best, right? And then for the judgment, you can't really judge for yourself or something like maybe that can't be really guaranteed, but it's something along the lines of that. It's just like being anonymous. It could also be a good promotion for scenario courses. Yeah, that's very good. Like Arya, totally, she might be busy. We can pitch the idea to her, you know, though she's set the course stuff aside. Yeah, it could be interesting to her too. I think. I feel like my drawings might be recognizable. That is true. Yeah, we kind of do know each other's styles, kind of. But I do think the competition would have a to be streamed because we don't want people using AI or something. Mm. Well, what do you mean people? Are you, okay? Are we talking about this event being like bigger than the community that we have right now, or just like between us? Because if it's outside of our current community, which I'm totally for, I like the idea, but we need to promote it some way, right? We can do some promotion in some Discord servers. I don't know if they would allow that though, if they would like it. Uh, but yeah, maybe I would be able to promote it on my channel using some shorts. I would heavily just like post some shorts. It would be outside. That's good. We should technically be a we should technically be a coach or just run the event because we have a head start on art. That is true. That is true. Mm. Honestly, you got me thinking now. You honestly got me thinking. That's very feasible. We have Empty, we have Arya. Maybe Arya can like bring a friend if she knows an artist friend. If you guys know artist friends as well, right? Oh man. And all we need is like three coaches, so one more person. We would have it small, like it doesn't have to be like something large, right? I think I got kicked from one art server for promoting joining. Oh, joining me with my friend in Scribble. Goddamn, what? That's whack. Okay, so that is that is not a good idea then. I mean, I can heavily rely on my channel, right? The way I'm seeing it right now is that the what are they called? The freaking shorts, YouTube shorts. They're working. They're reaching some people. I think I'm on average on the 7 shorts I posted. I have like 500 views, right? Which is not bad for what. So sometimes I would like one short would be like 300 views, and another short would be like 2K views, right? So on average, like 500, which is not bad. It could attract some people, and like I said, this would be like a sort of like low key event for a first run at least. So we wouldn't need many people, anyways. Well, read the rules. At least, oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, it would depend on the rules of the server. That's true. You didn't read the rules, yeah. Okay, hold on. All right, I'm in VC.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, hi.
Okay. So, yeah, I kind of explained it already in the chat. But
Yes.
I was thinking, coach, I don't know. Can you look someone up on YouTube just to show you their art, I guess?
Wait, looking up like coaches on YouTube or just like good artists in general?
There's an artist that actually asked me to do an interview that
Oh,
um has been into like teaching people and stuff that I thought
nice.
might be a good coach.
That's good. Also, I just remembered there's this one guy on YouTube. He's doing almost like daily streams as well. He's been doing the streams for way more than I do. I think he's now on like day 1000 or something. So he's really
Oh,
good. He's been doing it for a while. And I'm already in his server. Maybe we can I can reach out.
yeah. I sent the artist that I'm talking about in the Discord VC chat.
Okay.
You can look at. And I kind of picked realism because it's not even about going into like realism, but
Uh-huh.
like just getting proportions down,
Yes. Yeah.
which kind of applies more into realism than like comic art and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it starts with realism, and then you can stylize that realism to your liking.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, this is nice. Okay, I was thinking about. So we got the coaches, we got the people, and then somebody wins, right?
Yeah,
So, okay, so what is maybe the incentive for people to join?
that's kind of something that I've been playing around with. I don't have a ton of ideas. I mean,
Or
there
maybe it's
is
just
money,
like
but that's.
for the fun of it. We would do it for the fun. I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking that for a lot of people, they just want to improve their art or learn how to draw.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true. That's true. So the benefit of just like having a coach is already enough. I
yeah.
feel like that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I like that.
And, and like I said, I think we'd have to do the event over a stream and like show people while they're drawing because I just don't want to get into people like using AI to cheat or something like that.
Yeah. So they would each participant would you need to share their screen some way.
Their screen or a video of their like tablet, just something like that.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, this is so it's not like Minecraft. This is not going to take a week, right? This is on a day.
So I was thinking about giving like a week or so for the coach to work with their students of just
Okay.
like because you can't learn to draw in a day and then compete in
Sure.
the same day.
Sure.
Just like having a week where they can coach their student and just be like working on various aspects of drawing and then
Mm.
after a week everyone competes.
I guess this is kind of a commitment for the coach to
That is
so
true.
so I guess maybe the coaching would be not every day throughout the week, maybe every other day or like 2 days of the week, or maybe even the first 2 days of the week, and then we would let them like so it's like 7 days, so 2 days, and then 4 days to practice, and then the day of the creating, I guess.
I was just thinking of leaving that between the student and coach. Just because it's like I don't think that we should limit anybody. Like if somebody wants to be dedicated to it and wants to put in a lot of time, then that's definitely something that they should be able to do, and that's completely up to them. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that would also make the competition fair because it's like those who are dedicated are definitely going to make more progress than those who aren't. So
So the way you're thinking about it is the final result or the final drawing that they're going to submit is not done in a set amount of time, but it's done sometime throughout that week, correct?
No. So I'm saying that like during the week where they have like full reign to practice whenever, how
Sure.
often
Uh-huh.
they want,
Uh-huh.
and then after that week they'd have to draw something that we figure out
A
in the
prompt.
competition.
Yeah.
Yes, within a certain amount of time, like an
Okay. Yeah.
hour or two.
Yes. Uh yeah, okay. That sounds great. That sounds great. Just I was maybe thinking about like how we're going to how the coach is going to, coach really and the time of the coaches because I don't know how their schedules would be. I don't know how they're going to behave in the competition. You know what I mean?
I'm not quite sure what you're talking about, but
So I suggested earlier that maybe we can have them coach only for 2 days and then
yeah.
let the students do their things, do their thing for like the next 4 days, and then on the seventh day they would be prompted with they would start drawing what we prompt them with. Is that something that's like
Yeah.
maybe along the lines of what you're saying?
Yeah, I was just saying, like, keep that up to the coach and the student because
What do you mean
I don't
keep
know.
it up to them?
I mean, like, if a coach, and I guess that's where having the two coaches like come together would be nice. But
Uh-huh.
just having it so that the coach could be like, I don't have a lot of time, or maybe the student doesn't have a lot of time, then that would just be something they work out.
Uh-huh.
And again, having two coaches would help with that because then, if the student wanted to practice with a coach, then they would have a backup if their primary coach was busy or
Right,
something.
right. And I guess time zones is going to play a role in here as well.
Yeah,
Mm,
that was definitely something that I was thinking about.
yeah. Uh okay. I guess a good idea when it comes to the coaches at least is maybe we can pick coaches from different time zones so we would have like a backup at
Yeah,
all times.
yeah, for sure.
So where's this
And
Adam?
also just like,
Yeah, yeah,
oh
yeah.
god, um, I don't even remember what I was gonna say.
Well, I was gonna say Adam Davey. Where is he from?
South America, I think. Hold on.
Okay.
It's been like 3 years since I last spoke to him.
Oh wow. Okay. This is going to
But
be a
he
fun like,
reached out.
hey.
Yeah, he reached out, being like, "Could I do an interview with you?" So,
Mm.
because he
Oh
was gonna
wait,
develop a course.
I'm not reading the chat. Shit. Can't type for some minutes. So BRB. Okay, so he's not here. Okay.
Yeah,
You said something about a course.
yeah. So Adam was making a course, and that's why he reached out. So that's why I kind of thought about. Oh,
Oh,
hello, Dippy.
Hello.
Well,
So
hello.
I
he.
was kind of thinking about him because he's already like in the realm of wanting to like help people.
Nice, nice. So it would be like kind of like a promotion for him, in a sense.
Yeah,
So that what you linked me
and that's what I
is
was.
a YouTube channel, right? Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's his.
Okay, this is great. This is great. This is. I feel like this is very doable.
Yeah,
Does he do yeah, digital? Oh, by the way,
I don't think
we're
so.
doing this digitally, right? Or like the students can choose
I
whether
think
they do it
that's
digitally.
Yeah, I think that's something that they choose whether they
Okay,
want to do it on a
nice.
piece of paper, as long as they can show their work as they're working on it in the competition. I don't think it matters.
Okay, 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 okay. Good, because now this guy does I suppose it's graphite, right?
Charcoal.
Charcoal. Okay, so this guy does charcoal. Arya definitely does digital. I guess maybe with Arya and maybe Derpy, you can let me know what you think. She can be kind of like shy, maybe, perhaps.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to talk to her. We're gonna have to sell her the idea. But she's like I believe she would be a great coach. I think she has a lot to offer. Okay. And who said who else we said? I guess empty as well. Maybe. We're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to talk. Yeah. Go ahead.
I thought finding students would be pretty easy because I know for me when I go into like, even you could do this on Discord servers, but I go into like Facebook groups for artists. There's a lot of people that you can just like tell are struggling or.
Nice. I didn't think about Facebook. So there's great potential on Facebook.
Yeah, from what I've seen, I do think that either way you might meet some sketchy people, which is definitely an obstacle.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Definitely.
Maybe we'll run like a form or something that would somehow filter out the sketchy people. Yeah. I'm thinking about Empty too, but Empty he doesn't like join VCs or anything like that. So I'm thinking about that side that's just like maybe not wanting to go on public would stop them from doing this, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't. Again, we don't have to just use people from our servers. If there's like an artist that we think is really good, we could reach out and just ask.
Okay, so I'm thinking I have the guy. You know the server Otaku Nation something Otaku Nation Derpy. Yeah, maybe we can ask that guy.
Yeah, maybe for being a coach.
Yeah. What do you think?
You can give it a shot, I guess.
What are your thoughts, Derpy?
I don't know. It seems unlikely, I guess. I feel like.
The event?
Damn. The whole thing?
I don't know, man. Seems like a whole lot of organizing. I don't know if people are gonna be on board with it, I guess. Or interested, I don't know.
I think they would be.
How much? Well, how much organizing would they have to do? I mean, like, I guess because a lot of it's just gonna be like between the coaches and the students of just being like,
yeah,
I would like to work on drawing today or not. Like, we would be setting up the event. That would take organizing. I feel like beyond that, it's gonna be pretty chill for everyone else.
Yes.
I'm wondering like how easy it would even be to like find people to participate, maybe.
Well, I don't know if you were here when C mentioned it, but I believe Facebook does have some people who would be interested in this sort of things. And like I said too,
there's like so many. Again, I'm using Facebook as a reference because I'm most active on Facebook.
Right.
But there's so many artists being like, you know, what material is there out there to help, or can somebody give me critiques? People like that.
Yeah,
there's interest in learning, sure. So maybe what would be harder is like having coaches, I guess.
Yeah,
or just, like,
and that's
who just
definitely
want to
something
do it for fun, maybe. I guess that's what this would be for them, maybe.
And
yeah, but
I guess
it's also like self-promotion for them because
precisely, yeah.
they can, yeah.
I guess also maybe the followers of the coaches would be more incentivized to follow them and do something that they are doing. So maybe that would be more of a thing to be like, yeah, maybe we can find some people.
And you could find, like, there's a lot of artists who are still in the shadows, or like, there's even better
Hmm.
artists. So being able to level the ground and just have both like coaches and new artists be like,
Yeah.
these are my platforms, and this is my art, and this is how I approach art, I think is a big incentive, because I know for me, I almost did anything to get my name out there.
Hmm.
Like, so yeah, that's just my thought.
I very much like your thought. I'm going to check out to see if there's anybody in VC right now in the server. I guess not.
Documentation server.
The Otaku Nation, yeah.
For the teachers, I guess the incentive would be publicity or something, but
Yep.
can that really be offered?
Yeah,
I mean, it's not really an offer, it's kind of there.
Hmm.
I mean, it would be something that they would be doing. They would be promoting it, and we would be promoting it, and maybe potentially
Yeah.
the other teacher would also be promoted. So it would combine like potentially three not fandoms, but like three audiences, which would be a benefit for everyone.
Hmm.
Yeah. I wanna, let's see here. So I'm gonna show you kind of how Midoffs is set up. And again, this is based around Minecraft, but oops, that's not the right thing. If you look, so like in the bottom right corner,
What
there's
the hell is
match
this?
info that kind of.
Okay.
But there's like match info in the bottom right where it kind of talks about each person and like their coaches.
Mm-hmm.
And I think again, we don't have to use this exact layout, but you could
Yeah.
kind of put a lot more information about the coaches and just have
Yeah.
their names
Nice, nice, nice.
up there.
And I'm thinking too, we can for to verifying that the students are not using AI, we would have them maybe in pairs in different VC channels, right? Or maybe each person would be in a VC channel, and we would eventually just like from time to time check on them and join, and maybe get commentary from them, and that would be maybe we would turn that into a YouTube video potentially. Why not?
Yeah, that's exactly what Midoffs does. So
Nice,
with Midoffs, they have their coaches and the student in their own VC, and
nice.
then throughout their runs, the commentators will join various VCs and like listen to what the coach is saying and kind of watch what they're doing and stuff like that.
Is has anybody done this before?
Not
Like
that
an
I
art
know of.
collab?
Not Minecraft, but like applying this in the art field.
Again, not that I know of, but I don't know.
Dude, this could be
See, I
huge.
haven't heard of like art teaching events before, I guess.
You haven't?
I don't think so.
No, because if
I
this
mean,
if
maybe there are like VCs where there is feedback being given. Like I joined some
sure.
thumbnail making server, like Minecraft thumbnail making server, not that long ago, and I see there's events where they give feedback on thumbnails apparently.
Right, right,
So
right.
maybe there's something like that for art too, but I don't know.
Dude, this could be this
And that,
honestly, this could be huge.
yeah. And I also do just want to say the other thing that we're going to have to think about
Mm-hmm.
is just like making sure that the students are all on a semi level starting ground. Because, like, I think taking somebody who's, you know, for
Complete
example,
beginner.
doing like realism commissions, you're not gonna want to put them up against someone who's never
Right.
drawn anything before.
Right, right,
Can there
right, right.
just be like different categories for like different skill levels or preferred styles or whatever?
We
I
could do that. It would make it a lot more complex, and you'd
yes.
need like a lot more people and coaches.
And this
But
is
that's
since
why
this
I kind
is
of
You can just focus on one style or something, I guess, or skill level, sure.
So
hmm.
I was saying realism because with realism you focus on proportions and like shading, and that kind of goes into all the other styles
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
most part, and it just kind of keeps things simple. But again, it's like completely malleable at this point because it's just an idea that I've kind of been sitting on.
Nice. So wait, when you say realism, we're speaking portraits and gestures and stuff like that, or still life, kind of like maybe backgrounds and environments.
I think
Both.
that we
Yeah.
should. I think we should maybe focus on animals and like people
Hmm. Okay.
because I think that like when you get into landscapes, it gets so complex and varied, I guess.
I suggest
With like
we narrow it down even more. We choose either animals or
yeah.
portraits or gestures, and that's it.
And I think that maybe I don't know, it's like portraits I feel like are more complicated, so
True.
having a coach to help people with that might give them like more skills in other areas, but it also might be too complicated for what we're wanting to do. So I think that's something that's like, I don't know, do you want to just do something simple where it's different animals or just stick to people or
I
anything like
believe
gesture drawing or poses or something like that?
I like portraits, and maybe you can tell me, you can say, tell me what you think. Portraits, I think a lot of people just like when they think about drawing, or at least maybe it's me, you know, drawing a portrait of a person, it would be cool. Like to be able to draw a person, that would be a skill to be like, yo, I can draw you, kind of like that.
I can draw you pregnant.
uh,
It's a threat. Don't speak to me that way. I can draw you pregnant.
Don't cross me, fool.
uh but yeah, maybe we'll see, like we'll see how the idea develops, but I'm on the idea of doing portraits. I think portraits are cool.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, should we like start executing right now?
The idea for the event?
Yeah, so can you reach out to what's he called, Adam?
Oh, yeah.
Adam,
We
can
can.
okay, good. I would take a look at our guy. So we're doing two coaches or three?
Again, that varies on how big you want this event.
I want it to
Like,
be, honestly, I want it to be small. I don't want it to get complicated. This is the first run. This is just a test run. We
so
need, yeah,
I think at least I think you're gonna max out at two if you're wanting to keep this small.
two.
Because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because when you get three, then you have more coaches, and then it's like, do you add more students to balance it, or
I think,
because
hold
it's
on.
not gonna be fair. It's not gonna be fair for like the coaches that if you have a team of coaches and they're all active,
Okay.
it's not gonna be as fair for the coaches whose teams where it's like they aren't as active, I guess, if this makes any sense.
Not sure I understand what you mean.
Okay, give me a moment to think about how to word this.
Okay.
So, alright. So if you had 3 people coaching you right now,
Okay.
do you think would you find that difficult to like focus on at all?
Oh, like overwhelming.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking maybe not. Like if a student is being coached by a person, they wouldn't be coached by the other person unless that one coach is absent because of like a commitment they have, or it's a time zone thing or something. They would be always be coached one coach at a time, right? Or
So
maybe
you're saying like
maybe they would be getting information from 3 different sources, which can be confusing. If that's what you
so
mean, is
you're
that what you mean?
saying so I guess when you spoke about like how many coaches, I was thinking you meant like how many coaches per group of people because that's like how I'm thinking about it. You'd
Okay,
have like a
hold on.
Kev
coach for
joined
the
the
student.
Kev, yeah,
server.
Kev is here. We're we're planning a a drawing event, which is suggested by the amazing C, and so we're speaking details. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to just read the chat, respond to the chat before they leave.
No
Okay,
problem.
go ahead.
I was I was thinking of like as groups because I see like a student and a coach as a group.
Okay, so
But 2 or 3 coaches, I thought you meant per like student, I guess.
so 2 3 coaches per student, isn't that? I thought it was the other way around.
That's again, that's kind of like where we need to balance things because in mid-offs, again, there's a coach, like a primary coach, and then there's a secondary coach. But then
Mm.
each pairs of coaches select 2 people. So it's kind of one-on-one, but it's also just like a group where, if the secondary coach can help and the primary is busy, then one can step in.
I think this is
If
where,
that makes sense.
yeah, I understand. I think this is where I guess maybe having a dedicated time where the coach and the student meet, and they would do like, I don't know, like a random number, like an hour, where they get information from the coach, and then they would go off and do their thing. That wouldn't that solve this problem of the availability and the
Yeah.
random information?
Yeah, so in mid-offs, like, the coaches and the students just talk to each other in the background. Like, they
Mm.
can talk however often they want, when they want, until, like, the event, and then, of course, everybody comes together and does it.
Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so we're doing 2 coaches, correct? And the number of students would be. Are we going to put a cap on how many students? Obviously, we should. I think, right?
Per coach group, are you saying, or for the event?
For the event.
Yeah, it would have to be balanced with the number of coaches. So,
So
like, if we
would.
can only find 3 coaches, then we're not gonna get like 7 or more people because that would just overload them.
Mm, I was thinking. I was thinking for 2 coaches there would be 10 students overall. Is that too
Two
much?
coaches?
Yeah,
That's 5 students a coach?
yeah. Is that too
I
much?
feel like that would be a lot. If
Okay.
you had to coach 5 people in a week, at most you would give like a day per student.
Could
It's
it could
like
it
not much time.
couldn't it be like, come here, like he would be coaching them simultaneously?
I mean, you could, and again, I think that should be up to the coach.
Mm,
But you're gonna get into like people have different learning styles and
true,
they're at
true.
different points, so that would kind of add a complication of like, oh, I have to adjust my level, at this moment for them when my higher leveled student is just
Hmm.
kind of like that situation.
Okay, so how about 6 for
For the event,
two for two coaches for the event? Yeah, is that a fair
so you
number?
say 3 students per coach.
Yes, I think I should word this question other like how much do how many do you think how many students do you think would be a good number
Per coach or for the event? Again.
for the
Like,
event?
for the event, I feel like anywhere from 4 to 10. Because after 10, I feel like you're getting into a lot of people, and I think it's
Yeah.
gonna get really complex.
Yeah, now that you mentioned it, I think 10 would get crazy and I think even like 8 would get crazy. So I feel like maybe a good 6 would be a good number.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, it's very achievable to get like 6 people to join. It's not very hard.
So it would be 6 people, and then are we saying 6 coaches or 3 coaches?
No, no, no. 6 people and 2 coaches.
Again, I would worry that you're gonna have, like, I'm worried that you're gonna overwhelm coaches at that point. Like, working with 3 people
I
as
feel
a
like
two.
getting 3 coaches just for 6 students. I don't know. Like the ratio is a little bit feels a little bit off to me.
I just think that drawing is like, it can get really complex and it can confuse people a
Mm,
lot.
mm,
And so the more one on one time people have, the better, I guess.
okay.
So I'm thinking like 3 people per coach isn't one, it won't give them a lot of time, but also, again, it's like they're already trying to balance 2 people with 2 completely different strengths and two. It's like, again, you're working with 2 completely different people. Like, you can't, if they were all kind of like the same, then I
Mm,
think, yeah. Because then you could apply like the same teaching styles and the same uh, stuff to work on. But I think with how complex human minds are, I
yeah.
think that would just kind of get complicated.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I'm thinking more of from the side of the students, or not what they're going to come out with from the event, but like the experience itself. And so finding only like let's say like four students participating, 2 for each coach, right? In the case of 2 coaches, I don't know, a competition with only 4 competitors. uh does that sound like maybe, I don't know, maybe underwhelming, like to have only
Uh,
three other competitors?
I again, you're getting into like how big you want the event to be, and you said that you wanted it small, which at that point you're fulfilling your desire for it to be small.
Yeah,
So
small
it's
to
like,
me is more like, so big to me is like in the hundreds. maybe
yeah,
may, maybe I'm just like my scale is not, we don't have the same scale here, but like big to me is like in the hundreds, or my in the tens, not hundreds. Hundreds is too much. Small to me is like less than 10,
okay.
close to 10, less
I
than 10,
just
something like that.
I feel like finding 6 students and 3 coaches then
That would balance off.
is, yeah.
I agree. I agree. Okay, so I guess the next step. I think we don't even have to worry about fighting students. These could be easily found. They could be easily found.
Yeah.
I think the one thing now we should maybe start executing on is
Coaches.
the coaches. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, let me draw this box really quick, and then I'm gonna go on this on the server and try to find the
And
guy.
I do think I do kind of want to like add some incentive either for the coach or for the coach and the student.
Mm-hmm.
Like the student doesn't need that big of incentive because a lot of people just want help with drawing.
Sure. Yeah.
It's like a common request, but I feel like for the coaches, and again, it has been stumping me for a bit, but like just something to say thanks for your time, thanks for doing this.
Yeah.
Like sure they get their name out there, but that's still not like a ton, especially if we don't have that many people watching the event or something
True.
like that.
True. I mean, on the one part, I'm going to try my best to promote the event as much as I can on my channel. That's one thing. But like, I don't know how else would we go about thanking them.
Yeah, and it's like you can't even do like money because then you have people from different parts of the world who have different currencies.
Yeah.
So it kind of gets tough, like how to.
And I guess this is why I was thinking about friends first, and I was thinking about Arya and Empty, because they would potentially do it just like for the fun of it, and just like because we're friends, right? And I believe maybe this Adam Sir could be considered a friend, correct?
Kind of, I guess.
An acquaintance / friend.
Yeah.
You've talked to him?
I mean, yeah, he asked to do an interview because he was trying to make a course. So.
Oh, nice.
He interviewed me.
Cool.
I'm so famous. I got interviewed.
How did you meet?
He saw my art on one of the Facebook art groups, and he reached out saying, "Oh, I'm trying to make a course. I see that." Because at that time I was using the grid method. So he's like, I just want to hear how the grid method works for you, and
nice.
Because he's all about teaching people how to draw without grids and just look at shapes and stuff like that.
Right.
Nice.
But I guess I don't know, you could do just maybe something like an Amazon gift card so that it's online or something. I don't know. I'm just.
Do not redeem.
I personally don't see a way of me being able to provide that.
Yeah.
Just because of the laws and how money works here. Maybe okay. If we try to think outside of the monetary compensation, yeah, what can we provide that could be a value besides maybe the promotion?
Wearing a maid outfit.
Dude. Slaving for them for a day, that would be nice. I would do anything. Anything?
Oh my god.
We're artists, so
bring the ping pong paddle.
No.
Bend over.
Oh my god.
What do you say about artists?
I said, we're artists, we can draw stuff, but it's they are too, so that doesn't even much.
You can animate an AMV for them totally.
Yeah, I don't think they would be interested in that.
You could make like a custom sticker or something for them, I guess. Like,
As in
Okay,
their.
teacher, I'll give you a sticker if you help me.
oh my gosh. You're making this very complicated.
You know what? Thank you so much. Here's a sticker.
I feel like we're just talking about like 2-year-olds at the dentist.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You're like, you did so well.
Yeah, you did so good. Good job.
Good job for
Yeah.
sitting on your butt for a half hour. We're so proud
Here's
of
a
you.
lollipop. Chad, you can give him a free book totally.
Ooh, that honestly, that would cost me, but that dude, genuinely, that's a good idea.
Nice.
Like it would cost me a
Okay.
lot shipping wise, but I'm down.
Shipping would get real.
I'm gonna be real. Maybe okay. I got too excited for this idea because it sounds good, but maybe maybe when I find out how much it would cost, I'll be like, maybe I'm not gonna do it.
There's also
later.
there's also like print on demand services that you might be able to like find some in the countries of said people. I don't know.
So it would be
Print on
manufactured
demand?
there, print on demand.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the manufacturing of the notebook would be there.
Yeah. But then
Uh,
it's like it's not really your notebook because
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know my brain.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. A lot of if you're trying to compensate a person, the first thing that would come to mind is money, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Time for ChatGPT.
yeah. And also, I'm gonna be real. Like, it would be nice to be like, listen, we're still a small channel, or we're still a small community. This is like the first run we're doing. If you want to do this out of like the kindness of your heart, it would be nice if you just like participate in this. This would be fun for everyone, and just from from the get go, telling them that this is not going to you're not gonna get money out of this. Is that fine? Well, not that way, but like
I don't know. I've always liked having some type of like compensation for people though, because like time is like such a valuable.
Sure,
resource for
I
everyone.
agree. Okay, how about we draw something for them, like something that would mean to them. I don't know. Maybe you draw them.
Yeah, we could. But again, I feel like because they're already artists, it's just like
It would be more kind of like a gesture. Like I don't know how I would describe this. It wouldn't be more about the value of it. If that makes sense, it would be more like that we actually did that and thought about it. Right?
I drew
No?
you.
Yes.
Please participate in my thingy totally.
No, well, no. The drawing would be afterwards, like as a thank you to the coaches here. Like, we really appreciate you and we really appreciate your time, and we know that you could be busy, but you still did show up, and you made the time to teach the students here, and as a thank you, we show them the art. Is that underwhelming?
You
I'm
could
gonna
try.
ask. Yeah, I'm asking ChatGPT for ideas.
After talking with Chad, you shall now talk with Chat.
Mm. You can even Kev is on the same wavelength. He's like, you can draw them pregnant.
Wait, what?
That is literally what we said earlier, bro.
Nice.
What if the coach is a woman though? Would we still do her pregnant? I think we need like an equivalent male thing.
Oh God, I'm muting.
She's like, I don't wanna be part of this.
Um, I DM'd you, chat.
That's what I swear to God, you were like, I was like, yeah, you got something that you cannot say publicly. Oh my God, that's awesome.
I mean, so ChatGPT brings up
FT did
something
that.
that we could do.
Mm-hmm.
It talks about like donations or tips. So like, if a student really likes their coach, just I don't know, giving some way of like being able to give to the coach or something.
So the compensation would be from the students,
Yeah, if they want, it wouldn't be required, but
right? How do we feel about that, boys?
About tipping?
Well, getting the tips from the students, not from us. I think we would look just broke.
I mean, we kind of are.
Yeah, that's true.
ChatGPT says recordings they can use. Let coaches keep the recording of their sessions. They can sell it later as a class. Use clips for social media. Add it to their teaching profile. Like they can record. That's not something we can give. Like it's just something.
I mean, some other people would be like, some other organizers would be like, no, you cannot get. We do not authorize you getting any footage from this. Like, there could be people like that, but like, I don't know. I feel like if they want to record it, then they could record it. That's not something that we, maybe at least at this point, because that's something maybe bigger organizers would be able to impose. Like, don't record. This is our thing. Unless you want to pay for it, then you can get it. But like, since we're still pretty small,
Yeah.
we don't
And
have a
also,
choice for
like,
that.
the students are gonna have to be okay with being recorded anyway because
Yeah.
there'll be at least like one person streaming the event and they're gonna be on there. So.
That's true. I think, yeah, I think that's one thing that I'm excited about with that point is that there wouldn't be, well, I could be wrong, but like for a student to be okay to, maybe not even like show themselves, but like show their work and be, it's like there's a level of dedication at least that they're expressing, to be like, okay, maybe they're not trolling, or maybe they're not trying to ruin the event. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's good. But yeah,
This is kind of a good idea. Allow personal promotion and give each coach a few minutes at the end of their session to share their art, their shop, their commission info, future workshops.
so
It'd be
basically
good just to give them like a platform.
a platform, yeah. I think that's not like, that's enough. Like, basically, but by them just like promoting their stuff and potentially them getting like a print sold, or a student join their course, that just like pays for it, I think. What do you think?
Yeah. But again, not all of the coaches are going to be selling like workshops. Most artists sell commissions for sure, but not all of them are trying to teach people.
Well, yeah, but like,
kind of...
there's always a benefit. If you're not selling prints, then maybe, or you're not doing courses, then maybe you're just like the followers count would increase. Like, that would be the least, right? There's always like a benefit that they would come out with.
I'm sorry, I'm distracted by where your box line is going.
It's the
breaking.
Yes, it's kind of like weird here, but like on the course, on the Dropbox course, like he mentioned that don't worry too much about the lines that are just like supposed to be invisible, worry more about like the conversions. So that's what I'm doing.
But like the left side line is going up higher than the right side line.
I know, I
I'm
know.
confused. I'm so distracted by it. Anyway,
Okay. Let us.
the other thing. Oh, go ahead.
Mhm. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
The other thing that, and again, I love doing this kind of stuff, so it's not anything big, but just like coming up with layovers, because like we're gonna
Layovers.
want
Overlays
not
for
layovers,
OBS.
but like because we're gonna want to show the two artists competing at once. So there's
Okay.
gonna need to be like a setup so that both of those are being shown and like coach info and stuff like that. Depending on the cause.
You're talking about the day of the competition.
Correct.
Yes, I think that would be mostly set up with OBS and doing like the
Yeah.
scenes and everything. I wouldn't worry too much about that right now. What I know is that it's feasible, and that's enough for me right now.
I think again, I really like doing this stuff, so I don't even mind doing it. It's not a big deal. It's like I've always enjoyed making that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, this is honestly fun to me too. Like I'm excited for it. Like I know, like I'm thinking about like yeah, this is already happening, right? We're already planning.
Totally.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish another box, and then I'm gonna go on the server, or I can do it right now. Actually, there's nobody in VC, which is unfortunate.
Are you guys gonna be like the students of the coaches?
No, we're mostly. I think we're gonna be planners. We're not gonna participate.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess you could be a coach if you want, Derby.
Yeah.
If you
Hmm.
want.
I
But
think I
that
would rather not. Maybe.
like, I mean, you'd have to focus for more than 10 minutes. You can
Exactly.
sketch noses and then hair and
I don't think I'm serious enough about art. Maybe not right now, at least.
Hmm. Maybe you can
that's
coach them
another
with
thing.
vibe coding.
Hmm?
Wait, no. He could make it like a website where people could watch how it's going if he wanted to. Like
That'd be
have
cool.
like a live bracket update.
Hmm. Can't it just be like streamed?
Yeah, that's probably how it's going to be.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. He really wanted to.
I've not really made websites before, I guess.
That's fair enough.
Okay, how do I start communicating with people on this server? There's a lot of channels, and this is confusing me.
Oof. Is there not a general?
There's chatting, but what do I say there? I haven't really chatted there before, and I'll be like,
I
"Yo,
think we
guys."
should. I think we should stick to DMs because we're gonna have
Yeah.
like people of all kind of skills wanting help.
Yes, I agree.
So
What is
I
the guy
think
called?
looking at people's art and seeing like what level it is, and then reaching out from that. Just being like,
Oh,
"Hey, I saw your work. We're wanting to put this
yes.
kind of event on."
By the way, let me show you the guy I'm talking about his
Oh.
work.
He does a weird freaking pose. As you come
I'm
across.
sorry. This is hilarious.
What is this, bro? What the
Look at PC chat.
googly eyes?
What's happening?
Where'd you find that?
in one of my servers.
Huh?
Look in the VC chat.
What is this?
Who knows?
That's
Oh
awesome.
my god.
Those googly eyes, is that what they're called? Googly eyes?
I
Gongly eyed.
guess.
Goggly eyes.
Holy crap. And then there's like
Holy
opposite
moly.
Holy
spectrum
moly.
where there's like this.
Oof. God damn.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dang.
Mm.
This is I'm gonna send you an invite to this guy's server.
I'm gonna discover art servers. Oh my god, all these are like freaking furry anime.
Yeah, we need a furry coach.
Oh.
That's gonna attract. That's definitely gonna attract some students, some interesting students.
Art club. Let's go. Chat, art chat, support a chat. Why not?
Wait, how are you looking
Yeah.
up the servers
I just looked up art.
on Google?
No, there's a Discover.
On like the Discord Discover website?
Yeah.
Maybe we should maybe we should go with something like more familiar rather than just like random Discords. So
It's up to you.
you're looking? Are you looking for the students or and their level, or are you looking for potential coaches right now by doing this?
I think right now I'm focused on students. Because, like, I have
Okay.
a fair idea of some coaches. But, like, also, I'm open minded. Like, if I find somebody who looks really good, then I might just reach out and ask.
Yeah, I think what do you think? It would be better if a student would join because of a post they saw from a potential coach that they are a fan of, or just like looking for students just like in general.
I think that the more we pull outside of our circle, the more, like, publicity we'll find. Because then it's, like, word of mouth, like,
Mm,
oh, I'm in this event to other people in the
right,
server or stuff like that.
right.
Because if we just keep it within, like, amongst ourselves, then again, it's just gonna be
No,
this.
not amongst ourselves, but like let's say for example, Adam, what is he called? Adam Driver, was he?
Davey.
Adam Davey, yeah. Let's say for example he posts about the event on his feed, right? So now his audience would want to join the event,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
there would be like people that are fans of his. So maybe potentially that will lessen the probability of them being trolls or them being just like whatever, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing that we need to do. I don't know who wants to do it, but
Mm.
we need to make a server for the event just so that we can have, like, the VC
A
and
Discord
stuff.
server?
Yeah.
No, I think
So,
it
like,
should be here.
okay. I just wanted to keep the event stuff separate from, like, personal stuff.
Yeah, no, I think it would be here, and it would have like dedicated channels that would be created for the event, right?
Good for publicity that way, totally.
Yeah, and then this server would grow more, and for future events like this, future what is it called? Like this is the first run. Like if we want to do it again, then it would be already like a platform that has traces of what happened and who won and stuff like that. So
Sure, I do think that there should be, like, publicity in your server for the people who join though as well, like especially the coaches though. Then
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. For the people who join, the students as well.
yeah, if they want, if they're trying to make a business, then like why not?
The students.
Yeah. So
I think they're at a level where they're worrying more right now about the skill rather than the business side. So surely they would appear on, you know, the event, right? We're not gonna hide their names, but I don't think it would be like maybe it would be like, you know, have a dedicated shout out. Does that
I
make
think
sense?
that like shouting out the coaches for sure, but also
Yes.
just leaving the gate open for the students if they want.
Okay.
If they have a business for something else, just like because I don't think that it's completely fair to just be like this side is the only side that gets publicity and then the other side is like you're
But
just
like,
here to learn, I guess.
but like the thing is like for the coach, it would make sense to give them a shout out because this is at least something that we give them in return, right? So it's publicity. You get
Yeah.
publicity for the time that you have dedicated. For the time that the students have dedicated, is they get the coaching, which is from a professional, which is something that you don't get for free, really, unless you know you pay for it in a course or something. So I feel like them participating in itself is good, but like I'm not against the idea of giving them a platform to, you know, shout out something they want to promote. Maybe if it's art related, then we would allow it. I don't know how to feel about maybe that.
Oh yeah, it would have to be art related.
Okay,
But like
okay.
I don't know if they it's just how I would do it just because it's like I don't know, it's like I'm trying to figure out how to explain this.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I've never understood the idea that people have to when you're a beginner artist,
Mm-hmm.
any publicity is good publicity, and I'm not saying that like we have to make an ad for all the students.
Mm-hmm.
But like just being like, here's a channel. If you want to share what you do,
Okay.
you can. Is just kind of what I'm pointing at.
Okay.
It's not like, it's not anything formal. It's like if you have something that you want to share with people, you can.
Mm.
But yeah, with the coaches, it would definitely be like
We
more
need to do it.
publicity.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm not against it. I'm not against it. Oh, come on. Dude, I stopped my music and it got really quiet for me. God damn.
Oof.
I can hear somebody listening to something.
That's
Totally not
Jopi.
me.
Okay.
Derpy, what do you think about making the designs for the events?
What kinds of designs?
Like a poster, like we're doing this at this time, something like that.
Hmm.
And you have like full creative control, go crazy.
Yeah, that sounds like commitment, totally.
Okay. That's it.
Dad,
Uh-huh.
have you ever looked on my YouTube page?
I don't think so, no.
I say that because I've done a lot of like these smaller events, I guess,
Uh-huh.
and I would happily make like the posters and stuff.
Okay.
What's on
Sure.
your YouTube page?
You can look it up.
I did, but there's only a home tab.
Self-promotion. What?
I only see a home tab and a playlists tab on the Hey Guys, It's Me.
Caesar Explorations.
Explanations?
Explorations. You're not
Oh.
explaining it, you're exploring it.
Okay.
I'm not explaining my art. So like all these appreciating Amma, for sorry for your loss. All these I had to make like posters for and contact people for.
Nice. Wait, I still haven't seen it yet. I'm still drawing my boxes. Let me finish this first, and I'll take a look.
Yeah, good king. Keep drawing your boxes.
I have the link. I
Your
shall
box.
paste.
What?
Might as well paste the link.
Yes, please. Thank you.
No, I don't want that. Where's my other one?
You said you had to like contact people for some reason?
Yeah, so I had to reach out to people and be like, this is what I'm doing. Do you want to do it?
Do they
So-
participate somehow or just give permission or something?
Yeah, they would send me like stuff.
All right, I'm done. I'm free.
I guess.
Yay!
Oh God!
Free from the boxed prison, totally.
I am out of the box. I'm like, what is it called? Like that clown that's like that comes out of the box.
Jack in the box.
Yeah, I'm Jack.
Chat in the box.
Okay, let me look at the link. Did you send the link? Okay, let me end this.